Alright, this is the Support A to Z Challenge, a challenge in which I am trying to win a game on every single champion in the game from the support role. We have landed ourselves on Aurelion Soul, who's a very clunky champion, as I have already began to learn. I've played one game on it so far, and it did not go very well. Lane phase went pretty poorly. We forfeit the game at 15 minutes. Hopefully, we can go past 15 minutes this game. That would be a step in the right direction, but ultimately, the end goal is to win the game. The champion's kit is really simple, honestly, but his movement and just knowing how to use it properly, that's what's really throwing me off here. So we'll see. Again, as I learned last game, the lane phase was not ideal, but the roams is where we were able to make some magic happen. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of replicate that success this game. I do have a Kassadin mid, which isn't the best to gank for because he doesn't have the best gank setup. He does have good gank follow-up. So it's going to be very reliant on me to land my Q when I do eventually come there. And hopefully I come once he's 6 and we're able to make something happen. One thing I am happy about, though, this lane is Shaco support is pretty weird, but it's not very threatening. And I also have a Ezreal on my side, who isn't a champion that plays very aggressive in the lane phase either. So I don't feel like I have to play aggressive either. If I had a Draven, maybe I'd be more likely to try to force something. Because I feel like Draven needs to play aggressive. Oh man, that should have been free. I feel like Draven almost needs to be played aggressive in order to win games on the champion. I thought these guys might have been missing. They're not, though. And then I was also going to roam mid, but no point in doing that either. I also need to learn to be more patient with my Q because the hitbox only gets larger the more I wait. So I don't have to try to use it like as soon as it's on them, unless I'm afraid they're going to flash it or something. Okay, this is fine so far. They did get a kill in mid lane, but bot lane we're chilling so far. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot that I changed my runes for this game. I had Electrocute last game. Oh, that was a decent poke. I had Electrocute last game, and so I wasn't poking as much, but when I have common, I need to try to be popping that as much as possible. Especially when I'm sitting on as much mana as I am right now. It does not hurt to make an attempt to use it. My stars shine for all. Okay. I'm assuming he was on a bunch of wards there. We are also going to be trying... what did I say? Q-Max this game. W-Max last game felt awkward. I feel like it's recommended as a mid laner because you're clearing waves, but I don't find myself using it as much, and I want to have that. Celestial dragons live and die by nice. Okay, there we go. I want to have more CC, which is why. Oh, let's get. Nope. Let's just get out of here. Big scary man is coming. Don't want to risk it. I hate this. I don't know why we're sticking around. He could just show up and kill both of us, I think. Maybe not. Okay, I'm overthinking. They are not nearly as confident as I thought they would be. Okay, not bad. But yes, we are trying Q-Max this game. I think I'll like it more than W-Max. Do you know who I am? You know what? I was going to rush boots because I wanted to roam. But I think this Kassadin's struggling a bit too much. I don't see myself roaming as much as I would ideally like to. But if Hecarim comes at the same time, I like it. Oh, I clicked my Q twice on accident. I'm sad. That's not how the champion is played. Maybe we could just help push the wave out, though. Unless he doesn't want to. That's fine, too.
I spark passion into starfire.
I don't think it's meant chasing a Shaco. Let's just go back to lane. Okay, that was a whole lot of running around the map and not a whole lot accomplished, but back to lane now. We'll just try to replicate what we did last, which was kind of poking them down a little bit. I did a little bit of poking, but it was mainly Ezreal, and then looking for an engage with Q onto Zeri, which is honestly pretty doable because they don't have any peel from... They don't have any peel from Shaco. Oh, that's not good. Not gonna lie, we just got lucky there.
You are more useful as dust. This one has a little spark.
Okay, let's just try to push this out. I don't think we have the damage output, especially when I don't know how to land my Q. And I just keep reactivating it way too early. Well, we will take that. That was a good exhaust from Ezreal. When he E'd in right onto a box, I thought there was no chance we were ever going to win that, but the exhaust came in clutch. Alright, I like the build there. Another control ward. Can try to get some vision or look mid. I just saw Set used his ulti, so maybe that makes this a little bit more doable. And even if it's not doable, I want to at least try this because the Aurelion Soul roams sound really good if you're able to execute on them, which I haven't been able to do yet, obviously.
They're probably true.
Honestly, if it's any champion other than Set, we might have had the damage to do that. I think we take that. I think we take that, especially with the wave getting pushed in there.
Stars weep for you. Just kidding. I already forgot your name. Stars.
Not bad. My ulti is something I only got the chance to use like a singular time last game since it was a 14-minute or a 15-minute FF. So I'm still not too familiar with the distance on it. I probably could have sniped Set under the tower there without casting needing to dive, but just not too familiar with the distance quite yet.
Only when darkness overwhelms the heavens, let Targon realize its folly.
Okay, don't need to do anything crazy here. Wave's pushing in.
An enemy has been slain.
Space crawl with terrible entities.
So far, I feel more comfortable in the champion than the last game. I am liking Q Max a little bit more. And I think everything's just going better, honestly. Now, I wonder if I could, like, run off this way and fake like I'm going mid. And then go this way. Maybe that would work against a champion that doesn't have a dash. Not bad. Do I want to look mid?
Always leave them begging for more.
If I don't want to look mid, maybe I could just look to clear some vision.
Any relevant species has
Oh, we're overstaying on the map a little bit here.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Double kill.
Okay. Like I said, I think we were overstaying a little bit there, but the fact that we overstayed and... Oh, I needed to stay a little closer to there, didn't I? I feel like they shouldn't be able to do this.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Oh, why did I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. My mouse slipped. What even happened there? I think my mouse slipped. I'm so sad. What even happened there? Is it really as simple as like my mouse slipped and like they are here, but I ulted here? We'll blame it on my hands being cold or something. I don't know.
Time to slow things
That's
down
awkward.
a bit.
After Rylai's, it looks like people are going Night Harvester. But I kind of want to go for Everfrost. That sounds fun.
With a few more basic elements,
I was backing in a bush, but I was on a control ward. That's why I was doing it. I didn't think they had vision of me. I think it was kind of more of an accident that he ran into me more than anything. So one thing that I have been pretty excited for when it comes to playing Aurelion Sol is I really do like his build. I'm gonna go Swifties this game. I like Rylai's, and then I'm mixing in the Everfrost. I have a lot of utility when you look at it that way.
Will soon fall.
I was looking for another flank, but I don't think that's the move here. I think they both can just jump away from it too easily. So instead, I'm just going to try to play more in the lane. I feel like if I take a head-on approach, I'll have more success.
Whenever I think my work is complete, I end up...
Oh, they knew where I was because of the orbs. Okay. I don't know how I forgot about that, but I did. I am in a very awkward situation here. I forgot about the orbs, okay? I forgot about the goddamn orbs.
An ally has been slain.
That makes a lot more sense now.
If you ask me, we have set the bar.
What's not making sense is how we're all of a sudden just losing this game out of nowhere. I thought we had a pretty comfortable lead.
The insufferable byproduct of dim stars.
That was not very well played. What in the world was that? Well, I live.
Ally has been slain.
But this Cassidon is doing some questionable things. Okay, any general advice at this point? Anything that you guys are noticing that I could do a little bit different, other than standing in the bush when my champion can't stand in the bush without being seen?
Works are revered by worlds I have never even...
Other than that, any general advice you guys would have for me? Okay, I thought for a second I missed again, but that one actually just grazed him. Okay, not bad. The Mordekaiser is an issue. Oh. Mordekaiser is an issue so far. Other than that, I don't think we have any big issues that we have to worry about. Maybe them getting a third and fourth dragon, that's a potential issue. And maybe my Kassadin making some very questionable decisions. And maybe we should try to grab this dragon while they're all topside, probably on Rift, if I had to guess. We gotta get this and get out, though. Ah. I tried to flash and then I was gonna E. Was my E on cooldown or did I just... I think maybe it was canceled from the ulti? I'm not sure. This Mordekaiser is becoming a big issue. Bad flash, bad flash. I think we're also just a little slow doing that dragon. Good buffer. Okay, that wasn't terrible. This is going terrible, though. I can't help him. I got a shake up behind me still. Oh no.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, this Shaco is getting annoying. The lane phase wasn't problematic, but the random boxes all over the place is getting problematic.
I've seen enough.
I also didn't really realize we had a Yone on our team until a couple minutes ago. He seems to be doing okay.
This world holds the key.
So one thing I tried there, which I didn't get to do because Zeri flashed away, but it seems that you can start your Q going and then ult them to kind of put them in place for a second, giving yourself more time for your Q to catch up and stun them. That seemed to be doable. I want to try that.
So much more than a luminous sphere of wonder.
You know what? This guy was probably dead already, and I would like to save my Ignite for Mordekaiser. I should try to do that next time.
The heavens diminish without my attention. A great expansion.
Okay, so I found the real one. Oh! Nice. Very nice. Can't pretend like I did a whole lot there. Well, I was here for moral support. That's what matters. Also, Mordekaiser is bot, so we can keep pushing.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
How many must I knock down before I learn?
Okay, I think we should probably just be happy with that. I think we back out. We got a few kills. We got a tower.
The stars are not
I don't think we got any shutdowns because honestly it's a pretty even game outside of Mordekaiser. But pretty good. Pretty good. I'm at a point now where it's like last game I was so uncomfortable first time in the champion I felt like I had no chance. This game, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable, and we have a chance. Next game, if there is a next game, if we happen to lose this one, which hopefully we don't, but if we do, I'm going to feel very, very comfortable, and I feel like we'll be able to catch up the win then if we can't do it here. Alright, let's get ready for another dragon. Kind of want one ward on Baron, though, in case they do it, since they're already starting to get some vision around it.
They are a work in progress.
Okay, I'm good with that. Now, if they do Baron, we'll see it unless they get a control ward. I don't think they will, though. Mordekaiser is top. I'll take this opportunity to push.
Darkness is my only true enemy.
Very nice. And if they did happen to get some vision, we would have saw it here. You know what? Do this. No, let's play smart. I was going to say we go bot from set, but maybe he's still there
Shut down.
after we get this. And that has to be the real one, right? I just don't have anything for it.
My wish upon a star came true. All beings are made of the same stardust.
An enemy has been slain.
That was pretty good. Yone happened to die to someone, I don't know who. But Dragon in like 3 kills or so. And Yone did get a solo kill on Mordekaiser before he died, so we got that shutdown. That's huge. And we get our item. I'm liking the build for Aurelion Soul. I like the potential for Aurelion Soul. I just don't know how to play Aurelion Soul. That's the issue we have right now. But hopefully we don't need to be perfect at this champion. We just need to be good enough to get a win. And we're 3-2-7, sitting pretty. We were down quite a bit earlier. They had 2 dragons to our none. Now we have 2 ourselves. And start looking at Baron since they're not doing a very good job playing around vision. Why can't I see that? See, they're not doing a good job with vision. There's no vision here. And Mordekaiser is bot right now. If we were in a better position, we could have done this. Nice. I didn't want to have to worry about lining up my W, and I know that your ult puts them in range for your W, so that's how I made things a little bit more simple there for myself. Man, I don't know how I feel about this. We don't have eyes on them. We don't have our ADC, who's the majority of our damage. I guess once Yone gets here, maybe we do more damage. But maybe they're just not responding in time. Okay. Huge. Okay, I like stopwatch next.
This sun is off its axis. It's been driving me crazy for eons now.
That really hits me. That may just be enough to win us the game. Or is it? What a dumb champ. It's okay. He jumped forward to kill me and got himself killed. That's 4 dead. And yeah, anytime a Mordekaiser that is this fed uses their ulti on a support and doesn't get the kill and thus dies, it's game changing. Should win the game. I think I positioned well enough to the point that after he ulted me, I was still kind of far enough away and I still had the abilities to kind of kite around. Most Mordekaisers will ult someone after they get some damage off or after they pull them in, which means once you're ulted, you're already on top of them. And that seemed a bit forced by him. It seemed like he was a bit panicked, so he ulted me, but I still had the distance, and then he missed all of his abilities afterwards. And then free.
Time, take your gold.
I also completely forgot I had Everfrost that fight, so let's remember we have that. Let's remember we have Stopwatch, and let's close out this game. 3-3-10 so far. Top and bot are both good options. We could like make sure mid's pushed in, and then do like a 1-4 something like that. Would also like to get some vision here, but don't want to kill myself over it, and then we lose the game because of it. So we'll do this instead. Not as good as I would have hoped. 1-for-1 so far, but also flash for flash, and no Mordekaiser ulti. That wasn't nearly as clean as I wanted it to be, but the outcome is as good as I could have hoped it to be. 3 dead, while we have 1 top. It's the 4-1 that I was looking for, except we don't have midway pushed in. A bit forced, maybe. I was feeling really confident after that last play where I kind of toyed with the Mordekaiser, and I thought I could do it again, and I was wrong. Oh. Yikes. What are we doing there? Sure.
Let's have some fun.
I like the utility that Aurelion Soul provides. Given it's not much, but compared to like a lot of mage supports, I think it's pretty good. His Q, his ulti. His E is really good for roaming, of course. His build also provides some utility. I think the champion has potential to make for a good or decent support if you know what you're doing, not second timing the champion like you see me doing here. The only thing that I don't like is his W. His W, I feel like, is put in his kit because the way his kit was made was as a mid laner, you could shove in waves and then roam. But since I'm not shoving waves in as a support, my W is kind of useless. It's decent damage, and I guess it helps apply Rylai's in fights. But for the most part, that's the one ability that I'm looking at. I'm like, okay, this is not making a whole lot of sense for a support. But I love this. I mean, how cool is it that you can do this as a support? You could push mid and then rotate bot before anybody gets there. My only downside is I can't do it again for another minute, but if you are smart with your timing on it and use it properly, it'll be well worth your while. Okay, we took care of the person who was the most fed. And now it's just Quinn. Who is maybe just AFK in base. We will take it. 3, 4, and 14. Not the pop-off that you might be looking for from a mage support, but surprisingly provided a lot of utility. And it only took us 2 games, and we're already done with Aurelion Soul. Up next, Azir.